Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Blu. I'm Corinne Caro, and we have a very, very special guest, Michael and John, and I today, a man that I've never met before, but I'm so happy to have you here today, Sal from Allure Home Improvements. Sal Farrow, I'm so, really, shake your hand. Very excited to meet this man, one of the most outstanding men on Long Island, besides Michael and John, of course. And he is philanthropic. He's got a very successful business for over 30 years. I haven't seen anybody stand out on Long Island like you do, and that's the truth.
Wow.
Just fight for charity, improving people's homes for charity, rebuilding, restructuring, and I mean,
yeah, that's amazing things. You were on some of the
are you
TV
running for
shows
president?
actually too. I remember that.
Not running for president.
Yeah.
But, you know, you talk about me so much nicer than John does.
He got you here, and then I keep you. We have a plan.
Yeah, we're excited. We have some things that Sal has created that we took a look at from Realty Connect, and we're very excited about his new product and getting involved with him. So we asked him to be a guest on the show, and we're going to actually have a little sample of what they do at Allure to improve homes, to help them get them sold for a top dollar maximum price that they can possibly get. So
oh,
we're
that's excellent. So you guys are
yeah.
working together on some things for improvement.
Yes.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better guest in terms of construction and rebuild on Long Island, and I think that, you know, Sal will offer our viewers a great amount of information. And we'd like to remind all of our viewers to text or call in anytime during the show, and remember that the Daily Blu is a social network, so you can ask Sal or these wonderful guys around me, Michael or John, any questions that you want to know. Of course, our guy behind the scenes, Brandon, who puts all the listings together, which we'll show you later. 516-702-5406. Let's get down to the projects.
John, let's talk about that market for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, before we jump into Sal and all the things that he does to benefit the market, let's talk about what's going on in the market right now.
The market's on fire. The market's everything that we're projecting that the market's going to do. I'm sure you're feeling it as well, and because it filters through, you either are there before, during, or after. So, are you feeling the same way that the market's on fire?
You know, when houses are being sold, we're busy. You know, our business relates directly to your business. As we see, you know, home sales improving, we start to improve because people do most of their work in the first couple of years they live in a house.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And some people at the end, they do work in order to sell the house.
Yes.
So we got an opportunity on both ends.
That's good.
So we've definitely seen an improvement in the market in terms of houses moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The houses that aren't moving are the ones that need to pay attention to the pricing. And homes that are pricing right now, and I know off air you told me not to bring this up. I'm bringing it up anyway.
No, go right ahead. You never listen to me, so it's okay. Why start now?
The market's on fire.
This is what happens every
Hey, he's my
week.
partner,
Welcome,
but at the end of the day, I'm going to say what I want, right?
The whole new bathroom.
It's excellent. It's
Yeah.
seriously good. All I would say is that when you're preparing to go to market or you're on market, pay attention, watch what's happening around you. Quite often you get the phone call, that house around the corner sold, how come mine didn't? Listen to what the realtor's going to tell you. Listen to what the contractor said you should have prepared. And other than that, red hot, rates are good, mortgages are going a little more quickly.
Yeah.
They're looking at the stuff that's in contract more because in some areas we're seeing prices go up a little bit. So the banks have loosened up a little and are starting to look at in contract, which they haven't done in at least 2-3 years.
Yes.
And they're looking at that now. In fact, someone
Which
that
helps
was
on
on the show.
appraisals. Big
One
deal
of
for
your
us on
vacations,
appraisals.
we did one with someone that was on the show that is.
You can't even remember
Yeah,
who
it was
it
the
was?
it was
There's
a
quite a few
title fella.
vacations.
And, it was somewhere.
Not as many as Michael in Florida.
And I think it was one of those places that none of us ever found out about. DJ took you to. So that was the week you were gone, and it was the mystery. We were going to do a Where's
That's right.
Corinne. We were going to do a Where's Corinne
That's
little
too bad
hunt.
you didn't do that.
Yeah, we didn't get to it.
Missed it.
Anyway, back to real estate and back to Sal. Sal came, I met with you, about a week ago? A couple of weeks ago.
Did you guys just meet?
No, actually, I was in his showroom years ago when I was doing some remodeling on a property that I owned, actually.
Wow.
They have a great reputation, fabulous company. Anybody you talk to, they always tell you that they're a great company, and that's the thing that you
And I
want to
know it-
align yourself with businesses like that.
I totally agree.
Yeah,
I know it
100%,
firsthand.
yeah.
I called his company the day before with less than 12 hours to need help, and you guys sent people to help and rescued us. And
Yeah.
so I personally can speak about that.
So one of the things that's happening in the market now is that houses that are improved or in pristine condition seem to be selling quicker and for higher prices. Because we're in a society now where everybody's busy, two people working, they've got kids, they don't have time to do repairs on the weekends, they don't want to be home improvement contractors. they're not capable or qualified to do it. They want to buy a house that is already in good and pristine
willing to
condition,
pay for it.
and they'll pay
They're
for it.
willing to pay for
and
it.
they'll be done. So some houses they'll go and look at, and they can't envision what that house will look like after
Right.
the work has been completed
I
on
feel
it.
like I know where you're going with this.
I'm going right to a
Wow.
new design imaging technology that was designed by Sal and his company at Allure that creates the image of the property after it's been done. Now, they take the home that's on the market now, in the condition or the appearance that it has, and they do the improvements on it in technology-wise on a computer screen, and then they can provide the prospective purchaser or the current homeowner, if they choose to do some improvements, with that imaging and a price to do it. It's a fantastic tool. We have
Sal, I
some
love
examples of it, but maybe you could give us an idea where that came from, how that...
You know, for years, you know, we've always tried to distinguish ourselves from the competition by providing more value. And we believe these were big decisions. And in order for people to spend this kind of money on their number one investment for most people is their home, they really needed to be comfortable. And this wasn't about a marketing thing. It was more of a feel safe and secure in what you're doing. You know, Allure's a safe choice. So what ended up happening were we were starting to design projects that were beyond just the scope of normal, you know, siding jobs, and people didn't understand, and we wanted to help them understand, so we designed this. But where it's kind of morphing into now is, you know, with new home sales moving up, people don't have the imagination of what it could look like. People were struggling to sell. You said the house, the market's on fire. It is. But the only part of the market that's not on fire are the distressed homes. Okay, so distressed homes, you know, middle level, up, they're moving to distressed homes. So we want to provide an opportunity for them to say, wait a second, how do we give a curb appeal here at the best bang for our dollar to move this house? Or the prospective buyer, okay, fine, I like the location, I like the school district, but what could this house be? And those are really the two areas that we're working.
That's really a good point, because as an agent, when you go and you sit with someone and you start to explain to someone, gee, you know, your house would go to market better if you did this, this, and this, they can't visualize it. And if they are working with you, now we're helping the consumer. If the realtor is working with you, which I know you do that, we can go and say, oh, so-and-so from Allure is going to come back, whoever it's you or someone with you in your group, and they're going to show you right on the screen. If we do these few changes, that's a great tool to help the realtor, help the consumer sell their house, and it's a win for everybody.
The key element is we're using designers to do it. You know, you can go and you can get software off the shelf and you might be able to do something. But we've created it where designers are doing it, and we're using products that we have. So the products you're seeing, the stone, the siding, the porticos, the roofing material, the windows, the shutters, they're all products that we sell and we use. And we're doing it in a way where it fits. The designer's putting the colors together.
It goes right in with
That's
the
important.
fits the neighborhood, the blinds that are already there. Yeah.
All this stuff that, you know, and we've talked about real estate. And you and I have talked about what sells.
Yeah.
And I've asked you for help, and you've told me, what do you see that sells? And we take that into account. You know, real estate people know the best. You know, my people, they know how to design beautiful homes. But real estate people, they know what sells. They know when they bring a prospective buyer to a home, what's going to go wow.
Absolutely, and that's what sells houses, the wow factor. It has to have a
Every
wow
house has
factor.
to have a wow factor, and
Definitely.
that helps give it the wow factor. We talk about that all the time.
I'm not going to bring this conversation to me,
Yeah, but
okay?
go right ahead. It's
No,
usually
no, no.
about now and heads in your direction. So let's talk about the wow.
Well,
wow factor.
let's do this.
Let's do
Let's
this.
look at some of the wow
I would love to
factors.
see that.
These are
Great idea.
fabulous, and this is going to blow you
We'll
away
get to-
what
we'll
some
get
of
to
these
Corinne at
houses.
some point.
But Corinne is going to do the wow factor on these. This is homes that are excellent homes, great condition,
Contemporary, fun.
wonderful
These are
houses.
homes
Back in the 80s,
you know.
yes.
Yeah, this is actually colonial to look like a contempt.
This
is
is
the
what
before.
the design technology, imaging technology can do. This is what the home looks like after Sal's done with it.
Wow. That's a wow factor.
There it is.
Now that's
Okay.
the same house.
That's the same
made to
house.
look
We even plop in the Allure sign.
This is real?
You need a Realty Connect sign
this is
right on
not
the
real.
outside.
This is
This is
not
done
real.
by computer.
That's it.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
This one's done by computer.
Yeah.
There
Wow.
are some mixed in that are real.
Oh, this
Okay.
would be interesting.
You got it. I wouldn't.
Look at this house. This is amazing.
Wow.
Wow, you put in the front. Look at that.
That is
The
beautiful.
doghouse dormers pop
Hey,
different.
you know what's happening also? The generation, you know, baby boomers, a lot of handyman, a lot of do-it-yourselfers. The next generation, less.
The millenniums
The
don't have
millennials
time.
don't do anything. They don't even want to have a
Boy,
house.
they were
just wanna-
raising these kids
and they-
bad.
I have a couple of those.
No.
They're good for you.
No, but they're not. They're going to have to live and sleep somewhere.
Right.
We have to, real estate people, construction people have to create homes and looks that are easy for them because they don't want to do
And
the work.
affordable.
And they're willing,
Sal.
and
I mean,
affordable,
really
and they're
affordable.
willing to pay for it being finished because of their
Yep.
lifestyles. The millenniums, you know, they reinvented themselves. They're busy. They have, you know, starting their families. They get that. They walk in. What he just showed, I showed my daughter a cape about 2 weeks ago. She couldn't see the vision, in a
Really?
very nice neighborhood. She's right smack in the middle of the millennium age. Her and her husband
If
don't
they
have
saw
no
this,
time. If they
forget
saw
about
that,
it. All of a sudden it's a whole different house.
He gets to work. We sell a house, and I get her off my back.
Yeah.
It's all good.
That's live on air, Michael. He's
I
on
gotta
air.
remember this plan in a couple of years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So Dad wants you off his back.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is that most contractors, and you and I also talked, which is really, really important. What happens is we bring a buyer into a house and they take a look at the house and they see the work that needs to be done. And the numbers that they envision or imagine
Very
to
true.
do that work
Very true.
is staggering. So they say, well, I can't buy this house because it'll cost too much to do it. And Sal and I have talked on several
Wow.
occasions that you can take the house and you can have different tiers of improvements done to it based on what you want as far as value goes, these windows, those windows, so on and so forth. But the end result, you still have a beautiful home. It's like brand new, and it will fit into a price range that will generally blow you away compared to what you imagined it was going to cost.
Let me ask just a quick question. In that, doing it that way, what if someone said, okay, that's the finish. If you do this first, then you can come back and do this maybe 8 months later when we save a little more, and maybe so that can be done. So they can see the finish, and you can say, well, it'll look better by doing this first, the second and third. Oh,
What
that's
we want
good.
to do is we want to create a game plan for them. Okay, some sort of an action plan. That's okay. This is what we hope to have someday. This is what we want someday. But we're going to start off with what they need.
Right.
right.
Yeah.
Everybody wants what they
And
want.
that's very important.
We don't
Immediate
need.
needs,
Yeah.
so
Do
you
we
can-
need cars
yeah.
that do 500 horsepower and 500 miles an hour?
Well,
No, but we
well.
want them. We want them. So they don't need everything, but they want certain things. So we show them a need and a want action plan. You know,
Okay.
right now it could just be changing the front door because
Right.
That
the
brings
house
them to
needs
the
a
goal.
red front door to make it go when you drive up. Go, wow,
Wow.
looks good. And a storm door and maybe power washing. Very inexpensive.
That's a
quick.
really good point.
Then reach through the siding, put on a portico,
Boom.
putting up
Next
a
step,
window.
next
Perfect.
step,
Next
next
step.
step. Perfect.
Yeah.
These are steps, and they're all steps based on budget and needs and wants.
Right.
I would think that would be advantageous for the new buyer also, because if they change a couple of things, maybe they have outlined something on a distressed home or something that needs small repairs, that they can say, look, we're not going to do it, the old buyers, but for people like your daughter who can't see the vision, we've outlined it with Allure on this program, and this is what it can look like.
Yeah.
And this is the
And they
budget,
can
this is
budget
how
it
much
over
it
the
is,
next
and you
year,
guys can
18
deal with it
months, and
because
they
we
come
don't
back
want
and
to.
finish it.
Because I think it's really hard for a buyer to come in and say, yeah, I love this property, but I don't like the house and I can't see that vision.
Yeah. But one of the other things that's really important is because you hear about contractors all the time. It's a nightmare dealing with contractors. It's a problem. Well, that particular contractor
No.
isn't, you know,
We do hear that, but never about
licensed or
Allure.
insured or certified or so on and so forth. And knowing their company for years, many, many years, it's always been the same conversation when you talk to somebody. They have a great reputation. They did a great job. They came back. They
It's
took
true.
care of anything. No complaints, no issues. So that's one of the reasons that we really like to align
Well,
ourselves
one of
with
the
them.
things I've heard about Allure is it could be 10 years later, and you don't know this. See, I do know you. You could be 10, 15 years later, and they called you, and you came back and said, oh, we'll take care of it.
Yeah.
We'll take a look at it. That
Very.
speaks volumes to the quality of
Press,
the
you know
company.
about that. I pride myself on that. We pride ourselves as a company. I don't want to be a one-stop. You know, that's it, hit and run. I want to have a lifelong relationship, and it's been incredible for us in terms of success. But if we don't go back, you know, are we really keeping our promise?
Right,
As far as
yeah.
I'm concerned, we're going to continue to go
Yeah.
back.
So
Absolutely.
so the takeaway here I want you to have is I'm going to be giving my daughter your direct phone number.
Yes.
You'll be working
All
at
the parents out
Corinne's
there.
house, his daughter's house. Yeah, that's where it's going to
I
go.
give my cell number out all the time. I'm not one of those CEOs that I give it out. You need help, I'm there. And if my team, for some reason, doesn't, you know, cooperate or do the right thing, you call me.
Right.
Trust me, they do the right thing because they don't want me
Yeah.
to.
I know, yeah.
Sal, I'd like to ask you how you got into construction, and then how did Allure become what it is?
Well, in a real short version, I started out, I was going to school and I was going to be a big business executive on Wall Street. And I've got my Series 7 and my Series 63, and I hated that business. So I went back to doing what I did all through high school, which was swing a hammer. And I went back to construction and was swinging a hammer for a family business. And then a couple of years later, I was 25 years old, and I was about to start my own company. I went to work for a painting company, and they were just a painting company getting into home improvements. Well, 25 years later, I'm the owner, president, and CEO of Allure.
Wow.
My two partners are still around, and we've
great.
got a great family relationship. We've been able to grow Allure from a painting-only company back in the 80s to the largest full-service remodeler in the country. And we've done it based on customer service and doing the right thing.
And then how did you end up getting involved in all the charity work that you do?
Many years ago, I'd lost my brother, my dad, when I was very young. So I always was, always helping my family, and always in a role that was just helping take care of people. And I said one day, if I ever had the opportunity to give back, I wanted to give back because it felt really great to do it. And there was a lot of need on Long Island. And as Allure started to grow, we got involved with Extreme Makeover Home Edition. We did eight episodes of that, and we continued to just reach out in the community and do things that fit our personality, typically aligning it with what we do well. And we can't help everybody, but you know what? If we can do a little bit and we can help, maybe it can inspire others to help.
That's great.
Make Long Island a better
That's the
place.
best, yeah.
Great story.
It's a great story.
And
It's
I
a
have
great
to ask
story.
you, since we're sitting here and it's my first time meeting you, but how did it feel to do the Fight for Charity? How was that?
Fight for
Crazy feeling, right?
It was great. First time I did it was their 10-year anniversary, and we got involved. I trained real hard. I focused real hard on boxing technique. And it was just surreal getting out in the ring and the screaming, the clapping, and
Really?
yeah,
That's cool. Can we get
results.
these guys to do it, you think?
You guys would be
They don't have a, what is there?
You love us on fighters.
Is there a banter
Well,
lane,
that'll
or what
do.
is it like?
No, you got to be in similar ways.
He's a little squirrely though. I don't know if I can catch him.
Hey, the guy who ran marathons and triathlons, I had to catch him.
Yeah.
But it's all about
Awesome
it's
stuff.
all about doing the right thing, and the guys who put that together, Jamie Austin and Matt Silver and Jeff Cohen,
Yeah,
they
good guys.
put together an amazing charity.
They
Yeah.
did. Yeah, they definitely did. All right, should we bring it back to real estate now? I had to get my feet
No,
in.
Do they do
that's
female
good stuff.
fighting charity?
There are females
They
in
do.
the
Uh-oh.
There are. Oh no, I've been asked. I have been asked.
Don't
I
wanna-
can't
don't
fight. I
wanna-
can't kill a fly. I can't even punch anything.
Trust me, when they hit you in the face,
Changes
Wow,
everything.
don't you
right?
dare. This is our first time. Let's not make it the last.
Here we go. You know what? We just need to think of someone that really pisses her off.
Nobody makes me mad, Michael. Okay.
I like the guy I fought.
You liked
You
him.
do, yeah, I like
Like-
him. He was a good man.
So it was
He's a
just
good guy.
this
Does he
soft
still
blow.
like you is the question.
That is the question. That-
Go look at the video and you'll find out. If you know the results, you'll find
that was
out.
scary. That was a scary
Yeah.
situation.
We,
All right, so the process is that you tell your agents, look, go to Allure and you're going to be able to show your client the minor fixes or major fixes that you need to do on a property. They meet with Allure. Allure has their designers walk through with the agent. The agents work closely together. I guess that would be the wisest thing to do. And do you go to people's houses to sit down with everybody, or they have to come to you? What's the best?
Typically we have two programs. One program is when my team is out there selling. Once they sell a job, they book a job. We then get into the design phase. What we're working with Realty Connect is a little bit different. We want to kind of help them sell homes. Him too. Want to help them sell homes.
He sells them, I'm selling them, so we're good.
We want to help them sell homes, and in turn, they want to help us get involved in the home improvement aspect of it. The fact is, at the end of the day, we want to provide value to people in Long Island so that they can. I mean, the more homes move, it's going to be good for my whole industry, and it's good for your industry. And we had this friendship. We said let's work together on this as
I
a
love
team.
it.
I think it's going to make some dramatic changes in the way business is
what
done.
will be fun is as our relationship's developing every day, the way we have to give a plug for Realty Connect here. The way we do things, once we feel that it works, we're going to have them actually doing presentations to our company when time allows. It's a busy time right now.
Yeah.
And they will be helping agents they haven't even met yet that then will continue that relationship, and it's win-win. Because
I love it.
ultimately, it's all about helping the consumer.
Sure.
And like they do
That's the
some,
bottom line. It's
Yeah.
all about bringing
if we can
better
help- if
service, better
together we're
quality
helping the
service, and a better
consumer.
product to the
Exactly
consumer.
right.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
I
all
learned
there is.
something long ago in terms of customer service and building a company. If you can put yourself on their consumer's agenda, you will find everything else work itself out. So if we're really focused on their agenda, somehow, some way it filters back to all of us in terms of house sales and construction.
Yeah.
The mission statement's the same. If we help the public, and then the public helps us. But more importantly, the satisfaction of getting somebody from point A to point B where they want to go is really all of us, including
Yeah.
them.
Without a doubt.
Well, I want to remind our viewers that if you would like to call in and speak to any one of these wonderful men sitting up here with me, please call 516-702-5406. And again, you can correspond on social media and you guys will answer any questions. And you can contact Allure at 877-44-ALURE, Allure. And any other things you want to add, Sal?
You go to our website and they can see some of the actual stuff that we do at allure.com, and they'll be able to see some of the design image work we do, and we'll probably have a link to this whole interview.
good. That would be
Like
really
to our
great.
show, of course. That would be
Excellent.
fantastic.
So what's in the future with you guys?
Well, right now we're working a pilot program, so we're going to get a group of agents to be able to send properties over to their design studio, get the improved product back to us, and be able to display that perhaps on our MLSs and to consumers
Before
at
and
open
afters.
houses,
Yeah.
and start to get it rolling so that people can envision and imagine what the house
You know
could
what's
be.
exciting about something like this? They think out of the box. We're a company that thinks out of the box.
definitely.
Yeah.
I can see. We had a meeting. We have focus groups in our company that people come to on a regular basis, and we had a focus group just 4 or 5 days ago, and the focus group we were talking to was maybe 8 or 10 agents in the company that are really like to push it. They were very excited about the information, so we want to get it out there where they're doing an open house. They're going to see before and afters. Nobody's doing
excellent.
before and afters.
Right.
And then they're going to have a way right there on the spot. If you want to call, get somebody on from the law firm on the phone because you have a house 2 blocks away. Well, that's win-win.
Yeah.
Because you know what? We connected them to it. They're getting the work from it. It works.
The thing I love about Realty Connect is that they're so eager to give information to their agents and add tools and benefit to the company and the quality of the company, the integrity, the education, to the overall company, not only with the people that you work with, but that filters down into the home buyers and sellers. It's so
Ultimately,
important.
That's what it's for.
Yeah.
So I think you guys have a great synergy here.
It's going to be a great connection. I'm
It's
excited about it.
excellent.
You know.
So stay tuned.
Yeah,
I want you guys to reach out again if you have any questions at 516-702-5406. And thank you, Sal, so much for coming
Before
here
we
today.
close this show, I just want to say it's Memorial Day coming, and you know the reason we're all here and successful in our businesses is for the people that went and fought for our country and took care of us and enabled us to do what we do the way we do it, to raise our families and our children here, kept us safe, kept us whole. So thank you to all of those
Thank you.
soldiers and
Thank
their
you.
families and their children, and God bless all of you for what you've done for us.
John, that was really nice.
so
I was a little bit scared because, John, you know, but that was beautiful.
That was very
Really, yeah.
It's all true.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Stay tuned for our latest and newest listings. And remember that you can log on to the website for Realty Connect and see thousands and thousands of listings on the site, but we'll show you our newest listings right now. I think you usually say that, right?
All right.
Thank you, Sal, for coming.
Thanks, Sal. Yeah.
You're not on vacation?
I'll be here next week. I might have been on vacation during the show, but thanks, Sal.
Thank you.
If you have a real estate question, send us an email at realtyconnectsli@gmail.com or text us at 516-702-5406, and we'll answer your question live on Realty Connects Long Island. Our first listing this week is 79 Bicycle Path in Selden, listed for $299,900. This beautiful 4-bedroom ranch has an open floor plan with stainless steel appliances, a professionally landscaped yard, and a well-maintained 16 by 36 in-ground pool. Call Cynthia Fiore at 631-533-9325. Next, we have 1534 Pineacre Boulevard in Bayshore, priced at $304,000. A reversed L ranch, including a master bedroom suite with vaulted ceilings and French doors to the deck, a large eat-in kitchen, hardwood floors throughout, and a 24-foot round above-ground pool. Call Nancy Vargas Johnson at 631-533-9060. 13 Patricia Court in North Babylon is our next new listing, on for $410,000. Located in a cul-de-sac, it features 4 large bedrooms, an eat-in kitchen with sliders to the above-ground pool, a den with brick fireplace, plus a full basement. Contact Joseph Ferraro today at 631-881-5605. We moved to Comac for a listing on 4 Kings Park Road, listed for $425,000. This completely redone split boasts a Brazilian hardwood floors, a new eat-in kitchen with granite counters, and a paradise backyard with a free-form in-ground pool. Call Heather Sal at 631-350-7213 or Lisa Sherman at 631-350-7220. Here we have a 5-bedroom splanch on 45 Ludlow Way in Oakdale, on for $475,000. The open floor plan provides plenty of room to entertain with a stylish kitchen, an oversized bathroom with jacuzzi tub, and a resort-like backyard with an above-ground pool. Call Lisa Albanowski at 631-870-7470 or Jim Smith at 631-881-4623. Betty Davenport brings us our next new listing at 335 Town Line Road in East Northport. Listed for $499,000, it offers a beautiful 4 seasons room, a gourmet eat-in kitchen, and a tiered deck in the backyard with a fenced-in pool. Call Betty today at 631-223-7778. 3 Serena Drive in Comac is our next listing, priced at $549,999. It has a beautiful open floor plan with plenty of updates, hardwood floors, central air conditioning, and a spectacular backyard with an in-ground pool. Call Jim Manicus today for more information at 631-533-9328. Oakdale has our next new listing at 23 Roxbury Court, on for $669,900. This totally updated ranch features a new kitchen, a beautiful year-round atrium room, vaulted ceilings, and a heated, free-form in-ground pool with a waterfall. Call Mary Ann de Blasi today at 631-881-5946. Next, we have 8 Sweet Gum Lane in Miller Place, priced at $739,000. It's a beautifully appointed postmodern with a country club-like backyard. The interior is impeccable, including a den with a stone fireplace and recessed lighting. The heated, in-ground saltwater pool is enhanced with an outside fireplace, a gazebo, and a hot tub. Call Rick Ledoux today for more information at 631-706-4564. Our last listing of the day is a charming colonial on 33 Lighthouse Road in Babylon, offered at $759,000. This waterfront property boasts an open and spacious layout, a new gourmet custom kitchen, banquet formal dining room, gleaming hardwood floors throughout, beach rights, and the amazing views of sunrises and sunsets. Call Kathy Derler today at 631-870-7472. Contact a Realty Connect USA agent today. Connected to over 20,000 available listings on Long Island. If there's a home out there for you, we'll find it.